Monday morning show on 101 FM, and you know what? We are so delighted because for years, 10 years now, we've had live music on the show. We've had some great guests, and this morning is no different. As we say, a warm welcome to the winner of this year's Australian Idol, Marshall Hamburger. Welcome to 101.
Hello, thank you for having me.
And you know what? We were just saying, because we're huge fans of probably a friend of yours, Jake Whittaker.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jake was here. He came and did our radiothon for us earlier on this year, and he said what a fantastic time he had and how many friends he made.
Yeah, that was pretty much the vibe of the whole show this season. It was really like everyone was really friendly with each other. We all really got along. There was no real like bitterness or bad blood. You know, I remember when everyone was coming in, but they separated the top 3 and the rest of the top 12 for the last thing, and the top 3 we were all like, can we just go and say hi to our friends? We actually really like them.
I know exactly what he said as well. And did you feel? I mean, first of all, what made you decide? Hey, this is the year I'm going to have a crack at this.
Well, I think I was watching it, watching the 2024 season. There was a guy from Sunny Coast who was on it, and as a Sunny Coaster, I was watching that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, you know, it's not like so crazy.
Yeah,
it's not like a crazy fever dream. It's like kind of attainable. It's possible.
Yeah,
and so you know, I was gigging around a lot. I was feeling like I was getting pretty strong, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. It's either this or university, and this is cheaper than university.
Absolutely. Oh, no, you've got the right idea. And here's the thing. Now, growing up, so you come from a musical family, so you've got your dad going, hey, I can play this instrument, I can play that. But you can go back to your dad and say, yeah, you can do all this stuff, Dad, but you're not one idol.
Yes, so that's true.
Yeah, you got one over him there. But what was it like growing up? Because obviously music playing a huge part in your life.
Well, yeah, I definitely grew up listening to a lot of music. But like the first couple of years of my life, I was actually in India. So my parents had a contract at a hotel. I think it was the Grand Regent Hotel, I think in India, Mumbai, and they had a gig every like literally 6 nights a week. And so I would always be coming down there for sound checks and listening to their songs. And you know, they'd be playing Sting, they'd be playing the Police, you know, all that sort of stuff. And I think sort of listening to that music became very nostalgic to me.
Of course.
And so like even like Crowded House as well. Like I love Crowded House. And I sort of growing up, I listened to all that sort of really cool music, and it just sort of become ingrained in like who I am. You know, Mum and Dad would sing around the house a lot. Dad picked up a guitar, played 4 Seasons in One Day to me when I was a baby a lot. So I actually ended up really loving that song when I got older, and I was like, I always wondered why. And then I found a home video of him playing it to me when I was a baby. I was like, no wonder.
Well, there you are. There's your answer. Obviously, family is so important. You know, coming from a musical family, they understand the pitfalls, they understand the dangers of this particular industry. But to have that support, how important was that?
Oh, it was very, very important. I mean, obviously during Idol, there were lots of times where like I'd forget to like do some like things like, you know, the vitamins and getting all that stuff.
So you got to look after yourself.
Exactly. It's because, you know, it's half of the battle of that show is, you know, it's sort of like a marathon. Like you got to keep yourself healthy, because, you know, if you get sick and you sing bad one night, the people don't forgive you. No one forgives you.
And that's it. You're only as good as your last performance.
Exactly. So, you know, it really helped having like Mum and Dad there to help me, like, you know, remember to take your vitamins. It's actually really important to stay healthy during the show. And
finish your dinner. You're not leaving the table till you do that. Yeah.
And like even for like song wise, sometimes I'd come to them with a song. It's like, this is the song I'm doing this week. I've got these ideas, and they're like, oh, okay. And we sort of workshop it together. Yeah. Dad would come up like, oh, you could go here, you could do this run. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a cool idea. And, you know, sort of going back and forth between them was actually really fun. And even when it came to vocal technique as well, Mum is a very good technician. That's what I find. She's an amazing technician. So I always ask her for questions. I'm like, I'm not getting that note. Why am I not getting that note? And she's like, because you're not supporting. You got to support more. But
how wonderful to have that. You know, and there you are at home. So you've got your own team at home, which is great.
Exactly.
As you were getting closer towards that sort of final stage, how much pressure did you feel, or because everybody was in the same boat, were they all kind of helping each other?
I mean, yeah, we were definitely all helping each other. I mean, we were all like really buggered by the end of that.
Oh,
like,
I'm not surprised.
That last top 3 week, it was very much. We were doing like performances all the time. We were doing like tons of like media stuff.
Yeah, you're doing your PA stuff.
And, and tons of other stuff in between. So I think all the top 3, we were all just sort of helping each other get through. I know there were a couple of times when we all had like vocal troubles. So we there was this thing that I came with the show called Vocal Zone, and I was telling everyone about it in the early stages, and during the end everyone was like, Marshall, where do you get a vocal zone? Where do you get them? We're like, there's this one chemist in Sydney that stocks it. We bought Vocal Zone tea and Vocal Zone tablets, so everyone, we passed them out. We're like use this after you sing. It soothes your throat. It's a really great tablet actually. It was made by like an opera singer for vocalists. Yeah. So it comes in handy a lot.
You could have been sponsored by them. I mean, let's face it. You see, this could be something in the future. I want to talk about the performance of Leo Sayer, but before we do that, you're going to perform yourself for us, and we've kind of talked you into doing 2 numbers for us,
yes,
which was very unexpected. But there you go. What's the first one you're going to do?
I'll do "Hold Me in Your Arms." Okay. By Southern Suns. I love that song so much.
Well, we love hearing you perform, and right now, live on the show, singing and performing, the winner of this year's Australian Idol, Marshall Hamburger.
The morning sunlight moves gently on our bed. Sounds of distant traffic float into my head. I slowly open, words won't be enough. What is left unspoken burns softly in your touch. So won't be enough. We're safe beneath the truth now, both safe within this love. So ours to feel this way. I can't get close enough, never close enough. So
singing live and playing keyboards along with it. The winner of this year's Australian Idol, I got to say, and I mean this in a complimentary way, effortless.
Thank you so much.
And that is, and the way you just moved into the minor key there as well.
Yes.
I picked that up. Hairs on the back of the arm stood up when that happened. Tell me about the experience of working with somebody like Leo Sayer, because there's a guy who had a career that started in the 70s and he's still going.
Oh man, he is honestly one of the most funnest, most whimsical people I think I've ever met in my life. I remember when I met him at Idol. I think the first thing he said, I was like, Marshall, it was so lovely to meet you. I met your lovely mum. and I was like, oh my gosh, hello. I was like, a little starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I talk to like famous person?
Yeah, and he's been on this show, and I couldn't shut him up. He was great. I asked him one thing. He went on for about 25 minutes. I had a cup of tea, had a rest. It was brilliant.
He's amazing.
But he's such a lovely guy. And considering that he's had that 5-6 decade career, and he's still down to earth. He's still just a normal bloke.
Exactly. He's honestly he's incredible. He's actually a really good harmonica player as well.
Really? I did
Incredible
not know
harmonica
this.
player. Very good harmonica player.
It's an education, this show. It really is. That was obviously a highlight. As you are standing there waiting for the announcement, I mean, I can't begin to imagine what the nerves felt like. Is it a kind of surreal moment when your name comes out, you go, hang on a minute, was that just me?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was like. It was like, so I remember they said something like our very own burger boy at first. And I was like, wait, was that me? Was that me? Or is there another burger or something? Yeah. Is there an advertisement for a burger or something? And so I had to like stop and look around. I was like, wait, yes? Can I celebrate? And then I think I looked around like 4 times and then they were like,
because you can see the look of shock on there. It's like, wow, okay. And people don't realise that is your real name.
Yes, that is definitely is like actually 100% my real name.
And Stu, who is the fountain of all knowledge, was telling me that the name Hamburger originates in Germany, and it came from people from Hamburg.
Yes, it did.
Which kind of makes sense. But it also gave you the most memorable name on the show's history, so that can't be bad. And it was season 10, wasn't it?
Season 10, yes. It definitely helps. And Dad always says, with that name, it's like you always got to do something good because, people will remember you no matter what. So you better be remembered something good. Otherwise, they'll remember you for being bad.
Sounds like a very wise man, your dad. Yeah. Very wise and very talented. Makes you sick, but there you go. What are you going to play us out with?
That's a good question. Actually, I could do a couple songs. I wonder what I could do. Could do Heaven Knows.
Okay. Do you know what? You've got, and I've got to say, and Michelle's going to take some pictures today, which will go up on our website and on the Facebook page. That keyboard, you make that keyboard sound magnificent. We've had a lot of keyboards players in the studio over the last few months, but wow, the tone of it and everything is wonderful. So,
I actually, this specific patch that I'm using right now, it was actually inspired by I think it was an old keyboard that my dad had. It was like it was used as like a trash keyboard in the teaching room.
Yeah.
And I found this patch and it was awesome. It was incredible. I think it was like a JDX11 or something of that akin to that. And it was this really vintage keyboard. And I was playing through all these sounds and it was this really great electric piano sound, like a Rhodes sort of like a Rhodes FM piano sound. And I went away. I was like I need to take that on tour. But I can't take that keyboard on tour, so I'm going to need to put it on this keyboard.
Get the patch in there, which is great. If you can make it sound like a Wurlitzer, I'll be very impressed.
There are a couple Wurlitzer sounds on here. I need to work on a Wurlitzer sound though.
Yeah,
for Stevie Wonder songs.
Oh no, Hammond for Stevie Wonder songs, definitely Hammond. Okay, he's live. Very very quickly before we do let you go, where are you gigging? Where can people see you?
I do a bunch of gigs around. Well, actually, pretty much everywhere. You can find it on my social page, Marshall Hamburger Music, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Everywhere. Got a website.
www.com. www.marshallhamburgermusic.com.
Because you had a big gig a couple of weeks ago, which by all accounts, I've read the reviews, fantastic. Everybody says, wow, what a great night. So, having the old fellow on the stage as well was pretty cool.
Yes, sound saxophone.
Yeah, and everything else. I like to say, just makes you sick. Anyway, I'll let you play us out now. And if you want to know more, just check him out on socials. All I will say, my advice to you is stay the same. Don't let the industry take over. You're a decent lad, hugely talented. You could have a career as long as Leo Sayer.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
All right.
And I actually might do Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic.
Well, I think you should.
There we go.
There you go. Take it away.
Do I have to tell a story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. 'Cause every little thing she does is magic. Every little thing just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day and ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone, long before my tongue has tripped me. Must I always be alone? 'Cause every little thing she does is magic. Every little thing just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on and on and on.
Love that. Absolutely love that. And before we let you go, I hear you very, very kindly offered to provide a merchandise pack for one of our listeners this morning.
Yes, I have.
And you know what? We're going to make it very, very easy. We've already given you the clue. We've already actually given you the answer. 3808-8101. What season of Australian Idol did Marshall Hamburger win? 3808-8101. And we'll put you in the draw and you could be a lucky winner. Marshall, we wish you all the best in your career. Anytime you're down this way, you're more than welcome to come in. We'd love to have you back. And yes.
Yeah, all sounds good. Thank you for having me. I would love to be back, actually. It was very nice.
Trust me, it's going to happen. So there you are. Live music on the show. Huge thank you to Stu and Michelle for organising that one. And if there's a particular artist, how about Kylie? That'll do nice. Yes, I'll talk to Michelle. Her people will talk to my people.